The Bright Spot, sponsored by Connecticut Lighting Centers.
Well, for weeks now, if not months, we've been giving you the very latest numbers on where the coronavirus stands here in our state. In today's Bright Spot, Channel 3's Nicole Nalepa is putting the focus on one of the recovery stories.
53-year-old Ivan Pantoja of East Windsor is a hardworking, happily married father of 4. But as of April, his life drastically changed.
The first few weeks, it was total blank because I was in, I guess, the ICU of the ICUs.
Ivan had come down with the coronavirus.
There were times I was sitting there and it felt like the last breath. You know, he couldn't breathe. It was terrible. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy.
Ivan was at St. Francis Hospital for 47 days.
I didn't have my family. This is my family now. They were the ones that had their hand on my back, pushed me through it.
During that time at the hospital, he formed some special bonds with those who cared for him.
They came up to me and made me feel like if I was talking to one of my daughters, my mom. And that, I think, was a different type of healing in itself. And it gave me the courage to move forward. I said, you know what, this is a battle. And you guys, I lovingly call them my soldier angels because that's what they are. Between them and God, I'm here today.
One of those soldier angels was CNA Anastasia Cassidy.
Because I walked into his room and he was kind of a little down and sad. So I stood up and I said, Lord, what can I do to make him feel comfortable? And then it came up into my mind that I started singing and I noticed that he started smiling.
It was very moving.
Day by day, every time I come in, I do the same thing. And then he started responding. Then I know something went good with what I'm doing. So I continued to do it for him and it worked.
It certainly did. Last week, Ivan became the 600th patient to be discharged from St. Francis.
I wouldn't have made it if it wasn't because of you guys.
It was so shiny and amazing to see how the recovery was and how happy he was.
Every time there's a survivor and someone makes it, it's a light of hope.
With today's Bright Spot, I'm Nicole Nalepa.